Okay, good. We thought we weren't live there for a second. Apologize if we weren't. Everything seems smooth and good to go here. Real quick, the starting lineups for the Tigers: Ava Welty, Anna Hefner, G. Godino, Devon Schuler, and Grace Moyers are your starters for the Tigers. For the Northfield Nighthawks, and you might remember them, the boys lost to this Northfield school in the grade 8 last year. Audrey Schneider, Emily Enzorf, Sharon Ellerby, Malia Hyatt, and Giovanna Meeks are the starters for this Nighthawk team. And they'll inbound, and can't get that one to fall. Nighthawks coming in with a pretty solid record, and first bucket of the game is Hyatt. Try and figure out how to properly say that. Will fire the point short. Rebound is picked up by Schneider. She'll push and get fouled there by Moyers. And the first foul of the game for either side. This Nighthawk team, as we mentioned, 9-4, solid year, 7-3 in their league. We'll talk about brackets and seeding and all that other good stuff a little bit later. There's a rebounding foul. And I think they're going to call that on Meeks.
And her first team
Call that
for the night.
The girls bring it up the floor. That's Moyers with it, short corner. She'll dribble out of trouble. Moyers looking for an entry pass. Now Moyers gets her pass tipped and stolen and back the other way. Go the Nighthawks. A little sloppy start here. In fact, we've seen that from Erie over the last, I don't know, couple of weeks. They start a little slow, and then they seem to heat up. And as soon as I say that, Godino will lay it off the window and in for the first points of the night for either team. Now, pass to the elbow. Travel called. There was a block by Meeks. Turnover there for the Nighthawks. Time to shoot. One of the advantages of being unfolded pandemic year. We're hoping that soon there will be full gyms again, that's for sure. Moyers fires a three. That one's just a little short. Tapped around. And on the floor is
second team foul for Northfield. Into the game, number 20, and personal foul for Northfield.
a starter less than 2 minutes in with 2 fouls for the Nighthawks. Bloom Larn. Now Hefner will back her way in, and she gets fouled, and that's going to be on Meeks, and to the line goes Anna Hefner. Hefner, a senior, one of 4 seniors on this team.
13 foul.
Dino Hill. George also for the Tigers, as Hefner will toe the stripe. A 63% shooter on the season is Hefner, and she will hit front end. Tigers have their first lead of the night. Hefner again from the stripe, and good rotation. That one will splash home for the senior. Northfield trying to go quickly up the floor. Turnover, no. It's popped out there by Moyers.
Clock. Hey, 5:45. 5:45.
Stop. Anyone blue stricken?
Running to the clock.
In number 21, Layla Davis.
Layla Davis checking the game for Northfield. with 2 fouls. Throw up the runner, that's no good. Rebound pushed ahead. Altshuler trying to find Godino. Nice little no look there. Moyer in the lane gets it to fall. Grace Moyer. Sometimes it takes Moyers a little bit to get going. Had 31 points the other night. Another 30-point performance for her. Moyers, one of the true gems of Colorado high school basketball. Now Grace with it on the left side timeline. Godino in the circle. Finds catches, shovels out. Good rotation, wide open three, buried by Altshuler. First 3 of the night for either team. Tigers lead 9-2 in a timeout. We will take a timeout as well. Tigers lead it here on the ETN.
You are watching the ETN. Go to where your friends are.
And welcome back in. Erie Tiger Network out of the timeout. Almost midway through this first quarter of play. Bird here with you. As that little layup is up and good down low. Good play drawn up. Get the timeout there by Northfield. Ernest Jones the third here for the Nighthawks. Hefner hits for the Tigers. They're continuing their hot start on offense here. And now a foul away from the ball. Call that on Godino.
Foul on number 11, Jody Godino. Team foul for here.
Work it around here. Pass down low. Turnaround jumper is carried by Eller. The first bucket of the game. Back to a 5-point Tiger lead and an almost turnover. Tigers a little bit tense there against the press.
Emily in for number 10 and in for
Godino will inbound here for the Tigers. Bringing this one to you live from the Gen Realty broadcast booth. Gen Realty, a proud sponsor of Erie Athletics. Jen has been the Erie resident specialist since 2005. Contact Jen for all your local town real estate needs. And a 30-second timeout here. We'll stay right here, and that reminds us to tell you, don't forget to follow us on social media. You can find Erie Tiger Media on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or check out ErieTigerNetwork.com. And Tiger fans, we would love for you to partner with us on Patreon. Click on the link in the description or head to patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network. Support us for as little as $1 a month. Sponsor segment for $25. Sorry about the audio. We're trying to figure out the best way here to So Welty will inbound here for the Tigers. Tigers leading by 5. Hands on the 3 to Hefner. Serene spins in the lane. Shot the left hand is no good. Rebounded away by Northfield. They'll push it up the floor. And over there for the Nighthawks. With the 3, That's short. Good rebound by Welty. Good pass to Hefner off the window and in. Gets fouled. Will go to the line for the and one. What a pass by Welty off the missed shot by Godina. He immediately got it out of her hands, and that left Hefner all alone. And so Hefner will go to the line for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Hefner 3 for 3 from the strike. That runner is no good. Rebounded by Welty. Welty looking for an outlet. Now G with it. Up to Moyers. Moyers weaves through the lane, off the window and in. Grace Moyers with artistry every time she weaves through the lane. Makes me kind of a safe match, if you will. As there's a three on the side. That's no good. Rebounded by Altshuler. Here come the Tigers trying to break some full court pressure. And a turnover there in midcourt. Right back to Welty. Moyers step back three. Moyers, that's just too strong. Rebound there by Altshuler. Reverse layup is good. And the Tigers offense is cooking here early. Ahead goes Northfield. Thompson will fire the three. That rattles up. Picked up by Hefner. Pushed ahead. Cadino catches left side. Cadino waits. Cadino gets her own rebound. Puts it back up. Still can't make it. Off to Welty. That's no good. Third chance. Point's no good. And Cadino will tap out of bounds. Jones wants some rebounding effort.
And in for Erie, number 4, Aaliyah George.
Over 2 minutes remaining here in this quarter of play. Tigers have come out red hot on offense. Took maybe a couple minutes to get going, but the last 4 they have been rock solid. Ball's tipped. Welty up to George. George fumbles it around and gets called for the double dribble. And over there for dribble. Goes under a couple defenders' hands and through the forest of arms gets it to fall for Deb. Deb having herself a good first half. She's got 7. 3 ball on the way from the near side. That's a little short. Rebounded offensively. The putback is good by Meeks. Now Moyers with it. And to Welty. To Altshuler. Dribbles into the lane. Kicks. Grace fires to the 3. That just falls off the front of the rim. Soft touch there by Grace, but couldn't get it to fall. Tigers 20 points here in this first quarter of play. Northfield trying to work it inside. That's Ellerby. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Back to Ellerby. Now goes back to the right hand. Trips into the belly of Hill, but I think it was Welty. And tripped her up as well. So Ava Welty got her first foul of the game. Third foul of this quarter for the Tigers. Warriors will check now. Cardo will check in. A little inbound play up is good. Meeks again. She's been solid in this first quarter for the Nighthawks. 6 points for her. Into the corner. George fires a three. That's a little bit too strong. Good offensive board there by Hartle. She'll cycle it back out. It's too high, but it gets through the hands, into the hands of George. Now Altschuler will pull up in the short corner. That's too strong and rebounded away by Meeks. Meeks a push stolen there by Hartle. Good heady play. Keeps it on the Tigers side of half court. Hill backs her way in, off the window and in. Good bucket there by Sarah Hill. Absorbed the contact, no call. Northfield didn't like it. They wanted a charge there, no call. Half court shot at the buzzer is no good. The Tigers lead it by 12. 22-10 for the home team. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
We'd like to remind you folks that if you have loved ones who weren't able to make it to today's game, you can watch this game live online at youtube.com.
Go to where your friends are. Go to where the action's at. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers. You are watching the ETN.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Hey, one of you on the chat should have said something if you couldn't hear us. We've been trying to monitor. So special thanks to my wife for the assist, saying, hey, we can't hear a word you're saying. So make sure that the mics are all correct. Layup is good on the left side for Altschuler. Is up and in. And Deb continues her hot start. She's got 9. And Meeks with another bucket. She has been the go-to scorer here for this Northfield team. And she is actually second on the team in scoring. Right now the leading scorer, 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes on the bench. Godino looking, Altschuler to Hefner. Good cut there, Welty, the runners, too strong and no good. And driving along the baseline and having it slapped out. Beg your pardon. Is LRB. And Insor will inbound here for the Nighthawks. Into Meeks. Meeks goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound is tapped out. George will push ahead. Moyers with speed. Moyers off the window short. Now Grace trying to get back on defense. That's High-End with it. She fouled, or 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes, and she set the rest of that first quarter, and they need her scoring punch. Leading scorer for this Nighthawk team. 3 ball is short, picked up there by Godino. Godino, will push ahead, and a little Pele. Back to Godino is Welty. Into the corner, George trying to work it around the arc. Northfield now in a zone. Tigers got to be careful when you zone them up. They can shoot out of that. And almost could have got called for a travel there was Godino. 3 ball buried by Moyers, her first 3 of the game. Grace now has 7. And the Tigers up by 15 now. Meeks drives the runner, no good. Welty snatches the board, ahead to Moyers. Moyers scans the floor, goes to George. George wide open for 3, buries it. Aaliyah George, that's her specialty. the 3 ball, and that'll force a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout from the Gen Realty broadcast booth. Tigers lead at 30-12 on the Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN.
Go now. Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, 30-12. The Tigers lead it here. Defense has been pretty salty for the Tigers, but the offense has been tremendous. Northfield trying to push quickly, and a tip ball, and that was last touch by Thompson as she tried to corral it off the Moyers tip. Now Welty calling for help on the inbound here. We'll get it into Moyers. Moyers charges ahead to Hefner, and Hefner walks. Turnover there for the Tigers. They kind of struggled there in the first couple minutes with turnovers, but have been rock solid since about that 6-minute mark there in the first quarter. That's when they went on their run. Now Thompson will walk it up. Dribbles with the left hand, off in the corner. 3 ball on the way by Davis, too strong. Rebound by Hyen. Hyen puts it on the floor. The runner off the window will fall for the leading score, and that's her second bucket of the night. She's got 4, and the game's back to within 16. Moyers will push it ahead now. Tigers with some playoff experience, as there's the nice left-handed strong finish by Hefner. And Hefner with 9 points here in the first half. Now in the corner, feed low, and Hefner the good swat away from close to the bucket. Deb Altschuler will check in here for the Tigers. Bounced in. High in. Can't get it to go. Now Moyers has George all alone. Has to wait for it though. Now lets Northfield get back on D. Ball was just barely tipped. Now Godino flashes and draws the foul. Will go to the line to shoot 2. G. Godino had an ailing ankle through the first half of the season. Has come back. G, a gritty player who I think finally starting to round into basketball shape, as just a little bit rusty to start. Only 67% from the line so far this season, but she still put up 16 points a game since she's been back, so still that offensive threat. And when her and Moyers have it going, she's tough to defend with that left-hand finish. Now Thompson off on the near side between the circles. That's Boonite. Pass low is stolen away. Here come the Tigers. Altschuler pushes ahead. Altschuler kicks to G. G short, and she's been short a couple times in this quarter. As Thompson will throw it up. Can't get that one to fall. It's halfway down, and then just losing it was Ellerby, but they'll say it was tipped out. And a timeout. Administrative timeout, 30 seconds. We'll stay right here. And in fact, let's go over a couple of the seeds, the top seeds here in this tournament. Holy Family, the top overall seed, Green Mountain. Up there, Windsor, Mullen, Falcon, and George Washington. And should the Tigers win tonight, they would move on into the second round of the tournament. And they would play again on Thursday night. Now, there have been some weather concerns for this upcoming weekend. I know that Chassa has made some contingency plans, at least for basketball on Saturday. Whether they've made plans for wrestling or state swim, no idea. 3:47 remaining here in this first half of play. Inbound here for the Nighthawks. Meeks with the turnaround, too strong off the window. And Hill with a nice rebound. Here come the Tigers. That's Moyers. Moyers will push ahead. Hefner drives baseline. Hefner was given the baseline but couldn't finish down low. Northfield will bring it up. That's Boonite off to the near side for Thompson. Thompson pirouettes, looks, has Meeks in the block, goes up, gets blocked, but gets fouled by Sarah Hill into the line. Will go Meeks, and Hill will pick up, I believe, her first. And now Meeks will bank home the free throw. This is the first free throw attempt, excuse me, this half by the Nighthawks. Been a pretty low fouling affair here in half number one. And Meeks will hit that one, so hits both. Giovanna Meeks, and sub will come in for Meeks. That'll be Insor, Emily Insor. 33-16, Moyers will bring it up here for the Tigers. Grace between the circles, runs the pick and roll with Hefner. Hefner hard to the window, hits the bottom of the rim, ahead to Hyen. Hyen looking, fires the pass. The runner is no good, but a foul is hitting the deck hard was Ellerby, and she was hit from Sarah Hill. That's her first foul. I thought that was her second. They're going to charge her with her first. Not sure who they charged last time with the foul then. 15 foul, and Ellerby will go to the line. She's got 2 points tonight, and she will hit the front end. 3 for 3 from the stripe is this Northfield team. Thompson will check in for the Nighthawks. Ellerby, by the way, on the season, a 38% free throw shooter. The Nighthawks are 38%. They were perfect from the line before that one. Now Moyers off to Hefner. Hefner was looking for a cutter, and the other side of the lane was wide open. Now Altschuler will back it out. Now Moyers near the timeline. Works with the right hand dribble, hands off, nope, fakes, drives baseline. Oh, what a fake, what a finish by Grace Moyers. I don't know, she just so effortless every time she drives. So fun to watch Grace Moyers play. I was talking with some Erie teacher friends as that one is up and in this last weekend, and said, I think Grace Moyers is probably the best basketball player I have ever covered. Grace, as we said, has an offer to Wyoming. I wouldn't be surprised if she racked up a few more after this season. Hyen into the corner. 3 ball in the way. That's short. Rebound by Moyers. Moyers pushes ahead for Godino. Godino trying to get to the left side. Good little fake there, but G couldn't quite finish. And now Hyen will move it up for the Nighthawks. Hyen across to Thompson. Thompson working here against Moyers. Back to Hyen. Tipped for a second. And now the fastest player on the floor with the ball ahead. Little head fake and gets it to fall. Grace Moyers has 11 here in the first half. That leads all scorers on the floor. And pushes the Tigers ahead by 18. Now pass down low. Shot is no good, but a foul coming as Insor was hit on the arm. And that's Sarah Hill's second. Team foul number 6 here for Erie. Said Northfield really struggles from the line this season. 38% as a team. Ensor from the line, 39% by herself this year. That one rims out. Tigers will take it ahead. Good hesitation drive by Altschuler. Couldn't finish on the reverse. Minute left here in this first half of play. Thompson walks it up here for the Nighthawks. Thompson backs it out, stolen there by Hefner. Here comes Moyers. Moyers drives left lane. Too strong, rebounded there by George, and that's put back up and in. So Leah George, her second bucket of the game. Tigers now lead it by 20. Down low. Meeks can't get it to go. Offensive board put back, no good. That was Ensor, and Ensor will return to the line here. And so Welty will pick up foul number 2. So Ava and Sarah Hill both with a pair of fouls as Ensor hits the front end. $19-point lead for the Tigers. Ensor too strong on that one. Rebounded there by Hefner. Altschuler, season opening, takes it. Just partially blocked on her way up, and then she threw it off the bottom of the iron. Runner no good, and another foul coming on Ava Welty. That's her third. So Layla Davis will go to the line here. That hit every part of the rim before it fell. And Layla only the 5th scorer right now for the Nighthawks. And Davis hits both. Deb with it. Down low. Hefner went strong, but couldn't get it to finish. 6 seconds left. They'll have one little half-court heave here. 2 seconds. The runner, no good, and that will do it here in half number 1. 39-22. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and play some first half highlights there for you on the ETN.
You are watching the ETN.
Kicking off the season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest.
Hey, Vern.
Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, come on down to Budget Home Supply.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Erie, talk to State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network fans. We're broadcasting to you live from the Jen Realty broadcast booth. Jen Realty, a proud sponsor of Erie Athletics. Jen's been an Erie resident and specialist since 2005. Contact Jen for all your local town real estate needs. And this halftime is brought to you by Teachers Who Tutor. Teachers Who Tutor is a teacher-created company. They work with students K through 12 in all subject areas. All tutors are certified teachers. They find that perfect tutor to match your child's needs. Whether you're trying to get your kiddo up to grade level or extend their learning or prep for the SAT, they're here for you. Contact them today at teacherswhotutor.biz. Well, let's run over some of the halftime numbers for you here in this first half of play. And we'll go over the Nighthawks first. As 1 point for Insor, or excuse me, 3 points, a bucket and a free throw. Layla Davis has a pair of points, both from the line. Nashara Ellerby with 3 points, 4 points for Malia Hyan, and 10 points for Giovanna Meeks, and she made a couple free throws as well. And for the Erie Tigers, 11 points for Grace Moyers in that first half, 5 for Leah George. Godino with 3 points. Deb Altschuler with 9, 2 for Sarah Hill, and Anna Hefner with 3. So the Tigers, 39 points. They lead at 39-22. Their biggest lead of that first half was by 20 points. We will take another timeout. Tigers lead it here at halftime.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you?
Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiations. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
If you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School, well now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. There's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon@sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
You are watching the ETN.
Go to where your friends are. Go to where the action's at. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers.
You are watching the ETN.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, as Erie leads it here at halftime. This third quarter brought to you by 3M Farms, a local farm owned by the Merckx family right here in Erie. We're excited to sponsor the Erie Tiger Network and want to thank the community for all their support of the Nursery Pumpkin Patch Christmas Tree Farm. The growing nursery will be open again starting this spring with a beautiful selection of vegetable plants, trees, perennials, and shrubs. And Erie will start with the ball here out of the timeout. And a comfortable lead here after one half of play. Moyers will bring it in for the Tigers. Off to Hefner. Tigers cycle it back to Altschuler. A little bit clumpy where the Tigers there on their spacing. And Northfield made him pay with the turnover. Now pushed ahead. Thompson with it. Thompson looks for help. Finds Meeks. Meeks into the corner. Northfield has not made a three. They've attempted many in this game. They just have not been able to get the three ball to go as Schneider steps out of bounds and the junior will turn it over. Northfield's still a pretty young team. No seniors in their starting lineup. In fact, only one senior on their roster. That's Boonite. So this team will be good next year. Into Godino. That one is tipped away. into the hands of Meeks. High-end will have it. The junior will push it up. Thompson darts in the lane. The runner just too wide. Rebounded there by Hefner, and here come the Tigers with Grace Moyers. Grace hesitates, drives, stops, off to Hefner. Hefner, the power dribble in, off the window and in. Anna Hefner has hit her magic number. She's at 11 now. I kind of mentioned through the years when Anna Hefner tends to go off, the Tigers tend to win. Hefner gets the board. Moyers pushes ahead for Godino. She'll gather, good pass, and layup is good by George. George now has 7 in this game. Northfield attacking, front court left, 3 ball on the way, that's too strong. And Northfield just cannot buy a shot from the perimeter tonight. Layup is good by George. Tigers, good start here. In fact, that'll draw a timeout. Timeout, full timeout, we'll step aside. Tigers 45, Nighthawks 22.
You are watching the ETN.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you. As the Tigers lead it here 45-22 through 2 and a 4th quarters of play. Thompson with it, goes around the perimeter and gets the runner to drop. Good bucket there by the youngster. Thompson, only a sophomore. First bucket of the half for Northfield. And Godino will pick it up off the hardwood. Godino drives, fakes, and gets it to fall. Godino, always crafty, always using those ball fakes to get the defense to move around. Thompson with it, guarded there by Godino. Thompson asking for help. And she'll throw it away as Schneider came up a little late. She picked up her dribble, and Northfield wouldn't help her out in time. Now Altschuler will check in. Boonite will also check in here Altschuler will bounce it in. Boonite will check in here for the Nighthawks. Moyers will take it with the left hand. Pulls up, deep 2, I think, and that one's rebounded away by Meeks. High-in, ahead to Schneider from the corner. That's short, and rebound is tapped out, last touch by Altschuler. Tried to corral it before it went out. So Nighthawks will inbound here. A couple subs coming in though. Insor will check in, and Layla Davis will check in. Runner with the right hand is no good, but a foul coming on Hefner. First foul of the half for either team. Hefner picks up her 2nd, I believe. We'll double check with the scoreboard. Oh, they say it's her first. It is her first. And so Insor will head to the line. And Insor will push it a little too strongly here. Insor's had the bulk of the free throws here for Northfield after not shooting a free throw through about a quarter and 2/3. They started racking up the free throws toward the end of that second quarter, and a double dribble called on Altshuler. And a turnover for the Tigers. 22-point lead here for Erie. Coach Walls looking for his first playoff win as the Tiger head coach. Meeks drives, spins in the lane, goes up. Soft touch, can't get it to go. Insor rebounds and steps on the line, and a turnover for Northfield.
Into the game for Northfield, number 24, Miley.
High-end will check in for Meeks. They need to get her going. Only 4 points. She did sit through most of the first quarter with 2 fouls, but did not pick up a third in that first half. Now Moyers crosses over near the midline. Moyers looking for help. Grace pushes. George for 3. George nails it home. Aaliyah George. She has got 7 in this half, and now she's the leading scorer in this game with 12 points. And then a turnover for Northfield. So Thompson will come out. Moyers will inbound here for the Tigers. 25-point lead into Hefner. Midway through this third quarter, Moyers catches, fires the deep 3, splashes the nylon. Grace Moyers from deep, her first bucket of the half. She's got 14. And Moyers with a pretty shot gets that one to fall. The Tigers made 3 threes in that first half. Have already made 2 threes here in the second half. And now a administrative timeout will stay right here, as this game is brought to you by Worth Chiropractic. Worth Chiropractic is a locally owned chiropractic office that focuses on patient care for your whole family. They're excited to partner with the ETN and follow the action surrounding the on and off-field achievements. Whether you're an Erie Tiger bouncing back from injury or a family member straining your neck or back from excessive cheering, let them help you get you back to being you. Located on Briggs Street in downtown Erie. That's Worth Chiropractic. Midway through this third quarter, Tigers lead it 53-25. And I believe this is their biggest lead of the contest so far. $28 points, and now Hill will inbound it here for the Tigers. Lots of replays in this one. I'm looking over at our little replay window, and it is littered with Tiger buckets. Good sign here. Now Moyers with it near the midline. Moyers drives, top of the key, tried to fire it low to Hill. Hill kicks it out, 3 ball on the way by Hartle, and Hartle hits. Madeline Hartle for 3. Tigers 3 3-pointers here in the quarter. They match their first half total, and a strip there. Godino hit, it's a 3-on-none. Godino charges across, and a travel call, no. And they'll call G. Oh, the foul. Okay, that was the confusion. Godino had the ball the whole time, and then they blew it and called a foul on her. I was about to jump out of the crow's nest. I couldn't believe it, but they actually called it on Moyers away from the ball. So, okay, that makes sense. Called a block, offensive block. Don't see that called too often. 3 ball off the mark. Northfield still can't buy a 3. Meeks, wide open layup on the left side, no good. Offensive board though, third chance, can't get it to go. Godino pushes ahead. George corrals, off to Hartle. Hartle powers with the left hand and kisses it softly off the window and gets it to go. Madeline Hartle, the freshman, she's got 5, and the Tigers push the lead out. And a foul called on Hill, who absorbs contact, and I believe for Sarah, that is her 3rd foul. It is her 3rd. team third for the Tigers.
Into the game for Northfield, number 20, Anaya Thompson.
Now Thompson inbound here for Northfield. High in with it, guarded there by Hartle, and a legal screen called here on Meeks. And Meeks will pick up her second foul. It'll be Erie basketball. George has it tipped, but right into the hands of Hartle. Been that kind of night for the Tigers. George loses it through the wickets there. Now Moyers with it. Crossover. Uses the screen of Hill. Pick and roll, and Hill couldn't grab it and lost it out of bounds. Oh, they'll say that was last touch by a Nighthawk. And so that will stay right here for the Tigers. Moyers looking. Gets it inbounds to George. Hill shovels off. Moyers for three. Just short. A little deep was Moyers on that three attempt. Northfield, almost a steal there by Godino. High in, kicks it. Drive, floater, no good. Rebounded there by Moyers, and she'll quickly dart out of trouble. Moyers shovels off in the corner. Three ball George, too strong. Thompson regains control here. Sarah Hill wanted to carry. Across the floor, three ball on the way. That's off the mark. Northfield still cannot buy a three. They have not hit a three ball tonight. Hartle with it, almost has it stripped, does. Thompson dribbles off the foot of Moyers, and that should stay with Northfield. And it does. 1:31 remaining here in quarter number 3, and the Tigers looking good here in this first round matchup of teams with 3 losses. The Tigers, you know, they weren't that high in the RPI, but ended up being seeded 7th. So a good result for this Erie team and a good draw. Inbound here, partially stripped. And then Meeks went on the floor, and there's a jump ball. In fact, well, Erie did shoot up. At the very end of the year, the Tigers went on that little run, and they ended up actually shooting up to 8th in the RPI. I guess that's what threw me off there. And now Welty will catch on the inbound. Nice little steal there. Godino with it. Goes across. Hartle to Welty to George. Quick ball movement, Tigers. And Godino, another short three. She has been short on her threes tonight. Tigers will take on the winner of Palmer Ridge and Severance. Palmer Ridge from Monument. Severance, a new school from Windsor. And the Tigers have already played Severance this year. No, they have not. Thought they did. Did not play Severance. Don't know what I'm talking about. 3 ball is too strong. Rebounded there by George. Up the field, or excuse me, up the floor go the Tigers. 3 ball on the way. That one is short. Tiger fans, help me out. I don't know who just shot that 3 for Erie. I think it was Madison Thomas, the transfer from Texas, a junior, and hitting the deck hard. And that'll stay with Erie. So first time this year we've had a look at Madison Thomas. Tigers can expand their roster a little bit. 3 ball on the way. Just off the mark for Godino. Just does not have the 3 ball working for her tonight. Both teams have been kind of stuck in neutral here the last couple minutes. in the corner. 3-ball for Schneider. Still can't get it to go. Offensive board, put back, no good. Offensive board, put back, no good. Offensive board, put back, no good. And a broken record here, but it ends with a foul, and Meeks will go to the line. Thomas will pick up the foul. And so Meeks, who leads all Northfield scores with 10 points, will head to the line. Said Meeks, only a 38 or 35% shooter from the line, but Northfield's been a little bit better tonight, a little bit north of 50%. A little more focus for this playoff matchup, as that one is up, and that one falls. And Meeks will check out of the game here. Insor will check in for her. 31-point lead here for the Tigers. Thomas will bring it up. Thomas, left-hand dribble off to Godino, who fires another three and finally hits. Godino been searching for that all game and hits one just before the buzzer. We'll take a timeout. We'll head to the fourth quarter. Tigers lead at 61-27.
Kicking off the season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest. Hey, Vern. Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, come on down to Budget Home Supply.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
And welcome back in. Start of quarter number 4 here. Tigers, a strong performance here tonight. We will have the boys game, couple of playoff games, and girls 8 seed, girls a 7 seed, boys the 8 seed. So we could see a couple games hosted in these playoffs as Welty throws it off the window and in. Her first bucket of the game for Ava. Little bounce off down low. Seems like every year as that shot is good, as the boys we mentioned will take on an opponent next game, Pueblo East. Seems like every year Erie finds a way to play a Pueblo East team in the playoffs. And there have been some good matches through the years between the two schools. Northfield with it now. Thompson between the circles. Thompson will back it out, guarded by Godino. Goes to her right. The runner off the window, no good. Rebounded by Hefner. Pushes ahead to George. George has a 2-on-1. Up to Godino. Left-hand layup is good. Godino lays it in. She's got double digits. 4 Tigers in double digits. Moyers, George, Godino, and Hefner. High in with it. Near side, that's Meeks. Guarded there by Morris. Wide open in the corner. 3-ball on the way. Oh, off the mark is Thompson. And this Northfield team just really struggling to shoot the ball tonight. And I think that's kind of been their downfall, as there's a good little finger roll there by Aaliyah George on the give and go. And a timeout coming here for Northfield. They attempted 241 threes in the season. They made 52, 22% from deep, but tonight it has not been that case. We'll step aside. Quick timeout here on the ETN.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Welcome back in. Erie Tiger Network out of the timeout. Tigers lead it 67-29. In the corner now, 3-ball in the way. Is this the one? No. Still can't get it to go. Another unfamiliar face on the floor for the Tigers as Mia Welty lays it up and in. And I believe that's Maddie Moyers that's in the game for the Tigers right now. Heck, it's a playoffs, but we're seeing a couple new faces here for Erie. Maddie Moyers and Maddie Thomas. We'll just bring up all the Maddies. We have Madison Gambon up here in the broadcast booth. Need Madeline Hartle out here at some point, as Meeks will miss that one. And Meeks again from the stripe and hits that one. Her fifth made free throw of the night. A 39-point lead. One more. Well, actually, I don't know if there's running clock in the playoffs. Moyers will bring it up over the timeline. Fires it low. Sister to sister. Jen Moyers lays it up and in. Or excuse me, Madison Moyers. And that shot is off the mark. And it is running clock indeed. Maddie Thomas in the game. Mia Welty has it. Mia Welty drives and gets blocked. But we'll go to the line to shoot two on the foul there by Insor. So to the line goes Welty. And Sarah Hill will check in for Erie as well. And a lane violation on Mia. So they'll say that she just stepped over the line. 41-point lead here for the Tigers. The Northfield, as we said, a young roster, so they'll certainly be back in this playoff conversation a year from now. Hopefully maskless and with a rockin' gym. One could dream, right? Ellerby will make that shot now. Grace with it. Off to Hill. Back out to Madison Moyers. Sarah Hill with it. Maddie Thomas. Mia Welty. Little fake. Tip to Hill. Hill left side. Can't get that to go. Off to Moyers. And Madison Moyers gets fouled and will go to the line. And so Moyers will check in. Fans, don't forget, we would love your support during these playoffs. Head to patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network and you can support us and help keep these streams going, especially during playoff time. As you never know what Shasta has up their sleeve, even during a pandemic year in which many fans are not allowed to attend. We might very well be getting a bill from them that says we owe for broadcasting a playoff game in our own gym. And if you can't tell by my tone, well, My mom said if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So I will refrain from speaking. 71-32, Tigers lead it here at home as Madison Moyers will head to the stripe. And the Tigers going deep into their bench here for this one. In fact, that one is up and good by Moyers. And that one's just off the mark. Rebounded, though, by Mia Welty. I was trying to see if the JV stats were on max preps, and they are not. As that layup is up and good, and the Tigers continue to push out the lead here. The runner no good, and hit on the arm, and will shoot two is Thompson.
Foul number 42, Madison Moyers, her first this evening. 17th foul for Erie. Number 20, Anaya Thompson at the line for Northfield.
So Thompson will just miss the first. Anaya Thompson, only a sophomore, third leading scorer for this Northfield team. That shot's off the mark, and rebound is corralled out of bounds. Running clock here, except for free throw. And we have had a bunch of those, so it's basically been a normal clock. Moyers to inbound here to Altschuler. That's Jen Altschuler. Now a young crew here on the floor. Moyers, a travel called. And a turnover. And actually, there was a whistle, and Northfield didn't hear it. Thompson will walk it up. Good entry pass. Can't quite finish. Down low was Ellerby. And Jen Moyers gets knocked to the floor. I actually thought she kept her dribble, but they called it a travel. Or excuse me, that's Altschuler. Too many family members on this team. A pair of Welties, a pair of Altschulers, a pair of Moyers. Bound to get that one wrong every once in a while. And another double dribble there, and a turnover for the Tigers. Like we mentioned, we will have the boys game, so we will cut here. We'll have to clear out the gym, I think, and then we'll set up and get the boys game to you in just a little bit, about an hour and 15 minutes away. Turn around in the lane, no good, rebounded there, pushed ahead. Now it's Mia, up to Thomas. Thomas waiting for a cutting Moyers. Oh, and can't finish with the left hand is the little Moyers. Here come the Nighthawks. And a foul on Hartle. Hitting the deck hard for the Nighthawks was Boo Knight. And Boo Knight will go to the line for the 1-and-1. And that shot rattles out for Boo Knight. Boo Knight actually checks over her shoulder before she fires that one and still gets it to go. Well, that might have been a lane violation. We've seen 3 of those tonight. We don't see those very often, and the refs have kept a sharp eye for that call tonight. Thomas with it. Thomas to Hurdle. Off to Altschuler. Jen looking for help. And Jen will lose it. Tipped out by Moyers. 40 seconds left, running clock here. As we are in the waning moments of this game, and Erie will move on to, as we said, face the winner of Severance and Palmer Ridge. And that is the first made three of the game with less than 30 seconds left for Northfield. Thought they might get shut out from beyond the line, but were able to get one late as Hartle will lay it up and in. Hartle, she's got 7. And the last second shot is off the mark. Tigers win it here, 76-36, a 40-point victory here in round number 1. That's going to do it for us here in this first game. For Jen May, Max, and Madison, I'm Brandon. And we'll see you in a little over an hour as the Erie boys will take on Pueblo East here on the Erie Tiger Network. But until next time, Tiger fans, I'll chirp at you later.